My patients ask me this all the time. How do I get beautiful skin? And usually the person asking has already tried the popular skincare, the serums, the exfoliating acids, the masks, the products everyone online is raving about, and they're still frustrated because the skin just doesn't look the way they want it to. This misunderstanding comes from thinking that the skin is only something on the surface, but the skin is actually a messenger. It reflects what's happening deeper in the body, often before we notice it anywhere else. In this video today, we're going to talk about the 7 root causes that influence your skin from the inside and the outside. No gimmicks, no one-day miracle creams, just the real physiology that creates stable, lasting, beautiful skin. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Maria Azizian, a board-certified general surgeon and an IFM certified functional medicine physician. On this channel, I share health tips on skin health, food and supplements, functional medicine, surgery, and the latest medical research to help you feel your best. And if that sounds good, please like, share with your friends and family, and subscribe. So let's start with the first of the 7 root causes or factors that affect and may damage your skin. And as a functional medicine doctor, I of course talk about root causes all day long. So for the sake of keeping it short, I will call these factors. So factor number 1 that affects our skin is food, especially sugar. What we eat directly influences the skin, and sugar is one of the strongest drivers of inflammation and oil production. Sugar doesn't only mean desserts. It includes bread, pasta, pastries, crackers, cereal, granola bars, juices, and sweetened coffee drinks. Anything that causes a quick blood sugar spike. When blood sugar rises quickly, insulin rises. Insulin tells the oil glands to produce more oil, and inflammation increases. More oil and inflammation leads to breakouts and acne. Sugar also binds to collagen and weakens it, leading it to dullness, uneven tone, and that tired look. So when meals are balanced with protein, vegetables, healthy fats, and fiber, the skin becomes calmer, clearer, and brighter. I explain this in depth in my book, The Clear Skin Diet, Unlocking the Secret Link Between the Food Sensitivities and Skin Health, where I go into detail on how different food groups, including gluten, caffeine, chocolate, dairy, FODMAPs, etc., can influence skin inflammation through gut health, hormones, and immune changes. And you can find the link to it on Amazon in the description below this video. The factor number 2 that affects your skin and contributes to bad skin is alcohol. Alcohol is one of the strongest and most predictable skin triggers. If someone has even a mild genetic predisposition to rosacea, it may barely show in everyday life. Maybe the cheeks flush slightly, maybe skin gets pink in heat or emotion. It can be very subtle. But alcohol acts as a vasodilator, so it opens blood vessels in the skin. So what was once just a slight sensitivity can quickly become a full facial flushing, warmth and burning in the cheeks, redness across the nose, and over time, visible surface blood vessels. And importantly, these changes can become persistent. Rosacea that used to sort of come and go can shift now into a constant redness, even on days when no alcohol is consumed. Alcohol also dehydrates the skin, pulling water from the cells, which makes the skin appear dull, uneven, and more prone to irritation. So essentially, you get both increased redness and reduced skin barrier resilience. There is no form of alcohol that is harmless for our skin. So if your goal is to reduce redness, protect collagen, and keep your skin calm and even tone, reducing and honestly, preferably avoiding alcohol makes a real visible difference. The factor number 3 that affects your skin is diseased gut or leaky gut or gut dysbiosis, and that is related to our gut-skin connection. If the gut is inflamed, the skin will be inflamed, and this is true in acne, eczema, psoriasis, rosacea. Let's take a condition called seborrheic dermatitis, that is redness and flakiness of the skin on the face and scalp. And Essentially, when applied to the face, it is a facial dandruff that many people have. And I actually have a video dedicated to that I will pin above. So seborrheic dermatitis is caused by an overreaction to a yeast called malassezia. And this is related to the gut imbalance, both bacterial and fungal. And when the gut microbiome is imbalanced, the immune system becomes reactive, and the skin basically reflects that. So seborrheic dermatitis visually appears as flaking in the eyebrows, redness and scaling around the nose, irritation on the forehead, flaking scalp, ears, around the mouth also. And people think that it's just a dry skin, but it is a gut immune skin response. When we address gut balance, these skin symptoms improve dramatically. When the gut is coming down, the skin comes down as well every time. Factor number 4 that leads to dull and tired skin is poor sleep. And no surprise here. Sleep is when your skin repairs. During sleep, your body rebuilds. It actually rebuilds collagen, clears inflammation, clears those inflammatory byproducts, restores hydration, resets oxidative stress. So when sleep is short, dark circles deepen, your face looks puffy, and the skin appears dull because cell turnover just slows down. So sleep isn't just rest. Sleep is skin treatment. Factor number 5 that contributes to skin issues is stress and cortisol. Your skin reflects your emotional state. When cortisol is high, well, then your oil production increases, redness worsens, breakouts actually appear, and they cluster often around jawline and chin. And of course, we cannot eliminate stress, but we can support the nervous system. Even 5 minutes of slow breathing, stepping outside, silence, or prayer can shift our skin. Or dancing, by the way, that is something to try. So when your system softens, your skin softens as well. The next factor that contributes to skin issues, and that is huge as it contributes to not only poor appearance, but also skin cancer that we see so much of, and that is lack of consistent sun protection. We need sunlight for mood, vitamin D, and circadian rhythm, but unprotected UV exposure breaks down collagen, which keeps the skin smooth and firm. So sunscreen is a daily year-round practice. Apply SPF 30 or above to your face every morning, even in winter, even on cloudy days, even indoors. UV passes through the windows. If you are in direct sun, reapply every 1.5 to 2 hours. And this is not about avoiding the sun, it's basically you're protecting your collagen for the long term. Finally, factor number 7 that contributes to poor skin is overuse of skin products. The key to good skin is gentle, consistent skincare. Your routine should be simple, steady, and non-irritating. If your routine entails 20 products, then I recommend that you reconsider it. It's just too much. I recommend in the morning, use a gentle cleanser, apply vitamin C or another antioxidant serum, use moisturizer only if your skin needs it, and then finish with sunscreen. In the evening, cleanse again to remove sunscreen and makeup if you use it. And if you are using a retinoid cream, then of course there should be a personalized indication for that, whether from your consultation with your dermatologist or esthetician, because not everyone needs a retinoid. But if you do, always start slow with 1 to 2 nights per week, very small amount, and increase gradually. Use a moisturizer, and only if your skin needs this topical hydration, because not everybody needs a topical moisturizer. And essentially, our goal here is to support the skin and not to pile on products. Skin heals when it feels safe. So in conclusion, when my patients ask, what is the secret to beautiful skin? The answer is, beautiful skin is something the body creates when it is balanced and supported. When blood sugar is steady, the gut is calm, sleep is restorative, stress is buffered, and skin feels protected, then that glow, it does come from within. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm looking forward to reading your comments. Until next time, bye-bye.